It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Today looks like we've got a fun one on tap for us here. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys are unable to get the win last week in their game from Dublin, Ireland. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. These guys serving as our home team here in the English capital. I'm Kate Scotty with Brock Heward and Will Reichert on for the kick. And here we go on EA Sports. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You get more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn to take something away from each and every one of these moments.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to the air here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Jump off, caught by his back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. It's on the end route. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He sends this one to the end zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the fields. That play's going to remain a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
touchdown. They'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day, you get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Another try following the sack. His first throw is an interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock. They've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Team 14. Visitors, nothing.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. They're splitting the drive. Here's Mason. Broke through the tackle. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Go! Viking 18!
Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Now the caught by Adam Thielen. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 30. And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-score game. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Jukes one defender. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43, ready, go, set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Ready?
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Red, set.
It's a sweep, he pops the pass forward. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Ready.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
At the 35-yard line.
Set, ready. Block, set.
Pass play now. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
34.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
From the gun, Mason. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw, McCarthy. This is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
This is Mason on 2nd down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback can get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motioning left is their running back. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And we'll see what they do here on second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He takes it himself. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out from the right hash. This is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready. Ready.
He'll throw it. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
from a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go. Set.
There's a dive up the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set. Hut, hut.
From the 29. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Down. Set. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Set.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And it's caught, touchdown! These guys get some late points and the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, let's go. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 14.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
15 yards. And the Vikings, first down.
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He keeps it and takes off. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
16 yards. That's another.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Took off with it again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's tackled for a short gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out from the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
Ready, ready.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down.
Let's go. 70, 10, go.
Now it's McCarthy. He's gonna tuck it and run. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
19 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Escapes out to the left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Drop. Pressure's on him, and it gets home. He's dropped.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with buys on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on their NFC West rivals, the 49ers. And it's Brock Purdy. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The 49ers use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. With that, a look at the rest of what went on in Week 5 with Atlanta, Chicago, Green Bay, and Pittsburgh all on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
To go from London town, and here we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this 3rd quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Flushed out to his left. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Now I'll give it to Mason. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he slides down. We'll see what the business is with this penalty flag. This could be coming back. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined. Hey, hey, check that, check that.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Trying again following the sack. Completed over the middle. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Here comes their offense out again. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check.
Play straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Completed left side to Smith. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's good. We're on 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He tucks it and takes off. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
97, ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Now he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Johnson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
Here we go, here we go. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Here we go, right up the gut. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Draw play here, it's Mason. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Play action, McCarthy. Stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? McCarthy throwing here. Oh, he's going to run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now this offense ready to head back out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Here we go, set. 10 black. ready.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Josh Metellus on the tackle. He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Come on, ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. Finds him over the middle. Big man showing up the yards. Inside the red zone. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's ready.
They'll try and throw it here. Has it in close. He has the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Home team 31. Visitors 21.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Vikings now set to take the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Mason gets it on the counter. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Steps up and he's running with it.
I mean, that may have been a situation, you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, so he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the 1st.
A gain of 6. And the Vikings 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
A give right side to Gainwell. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Brought down behind the
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
They stick with Gainwell. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd down from the gun. McCarthy. Oh, he lost the football! Recovered by the defense. Buttoned up pretty well after that fumble, but they are still going to take over in the red zone.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
The offense getting set to go. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down. 10 black.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Plowing up the middle. And he's able to tip this one in for the touchdown. These guys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys take a 3-possession lead.
Team 38, visitors 21.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Number 85. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Looking middle, he's got Jefferson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Vikings hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the air, McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's taken down at the 30. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
17 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Going again now, McCarthy. Thielen's got it, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Adam Thielen. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another throw here for McCarthy. He's keeping it. He's going to wisely get into the slide. Manages to avoid any sort of contact, but he did start it a little bit shy of what they needed for that first down. McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the send. Offense up to the line fast. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's gonna pull this one down and run with it. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they're still gonna have 1 left at their disposal. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. He calls his own number again. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
At the 10-yard line.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. His QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Reichert on for the point after. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He cuts it right. He does it. Touchdown. These guys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys push their lead to 18.
Visitors, 27.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. Slot man in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown. And if you were the trivia fanatic who knew that Billy Kilmer and Bobby Douglas shared the record for rushing scores in one game by a quarterback, well, congratulations to you. And congratulations to him now because he's just joined those two as the only QBs to take it in 4 times in one contest. Reichert on for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
Ready, set.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Check, pink. Come on, set. Set, cut.
There's a dive up the middle. Jukes out a one-stop. He will have the first down there, and they can start to celebrate now. That's going to lock up this victory for them. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners, as we say cheerio from London.